All right, well, good afternoon and welcome to today's session of Imagine America Radio, our continuing Career College Exposition webinar series. My name is Lee Doubleday and I'm the Director of Operations here at the Foundation. I'm excited about today's topic, college options for technology careers with Rasmussen University. Rasmussen University is an institution of higher learning dedicated to global enrichment and meeting the evolving needs of their diverse communities that they service. With an emphasis on innovative programs, dynamic curriculum, and general education skills, they are committed to being a pioneer in the field of career-focused education. Rasmussen University is also a brand new partner of the Imagine America Foundation Scholarship and Award programs, so your students can apply for a scholarship to attend Rasmussen University through our foundation. If you'd like more information on our scholarship programs and how your students can apply, please visit our website or contact me directly after this presentation. But our website is www.imagine-america.org. And I know that Nana actually plans on talking about that a little bit today too. But since our beginning in 1999, Imagine America remains a leading sponsor of scholarship aid to enrolling high school students. However, our country faces a serious shortage in certified technicians. We hear from employers in virtually all sections of the country, desperately looking for qualified employees. So we need to do more. Our partner in today's presentation again is Rasmussen University, and joining us today to discuss in detail the technician shortage and how Rasmussen is helping meet this need is Nana Ose-Bonsu. Before turning the program over to Nana, let me outline today's agenda. Today's session of Imagine America Radio will be 30 minutes maximum, with question and answers at the end of the presentation. All participants can submit questions while the presentation is in session via the Q&A feature or the chat feature in this Zoom meeting. At the end of the presentation, or approximately 2:25 p.m., I'll then present any questions offered by the participants, and we'll address as many questions as possible and provide written responses in follow-up emails if necessary. We will have a hard close at 2:30 p.m. So, without taking any more time out of today's presentation, let me turn today's session over to Nana. Nana, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Lee. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nana Ose-Bonsu. I am the Associate Director of Admissions for the Orlando campus, and welcome to the Rasmussen University Imagine America Foundation presentation on college options for technology careers. I will be discussing quite a few items this afternoon with you, discussing workforce trends and the importance of a college education. We'll also be discussing technology trends and the job opportunity and what that market currently looks like with the increase of occupations. Along with that, we will be discussing really some technology education options that are available for your high school student that is interested in technology. We'll also tie that into the different programs that are available here at Rasmussen University and learn a little bit more about the university, how we got started, and really the focus that we have to support our students. From there, we'll be able to talk a little bit more about the Imagine America Foundation Scholarship, and then that'll leave enough time for question and answers. So one of the most important aspects of your high school students' graduating career would be thinking about what their next choices in life are going to be. You do currently have some high school students that are interested in going directly into college. They're looking at an associate's degree or a bachelor's, or really just getting their feet wet with some form of program of higher education. Others might be thinking about taking some time off and maybe deciding to go to college, or maybe just entering the workforce to see what opportunities they can get. And then you have some students that aren't even thinking about finishing high school. They just want to go through the motions and finish what they can, and then go into the workforce. Now, one of the most important pieces as counselors that we want to convey to our students is really the importance of going to get that college education, because as you can see here, based on the Bureau of Labor Statistics, information that was pulled from a median weekly earnings by educational level and even the unemployment rate by educational level really impacts what decision that high school student will make going forward, whether it's deciding that, at this particular point in time, I just want to work into the workforce, or they want to try to have the highest earning potential they can by going to get their bachelor's after they graduate from high school. This can really impact the decisions that they're making. Even showing them information about the unemployment rate of, at this point, going to get your bachelor's based on the information from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Your unemployment rate is declining in terms of you going to get that education and really commanding some form of opportunity. And I want to talk a little bit about those opportunities, because when it comes to looking at industries that are currently growing and new jobs becoming available, it's important that we are harping on those students that really want to figure their career paths out, and technology could be a great industry for them to go into. Now, also based on the Bureau information pulled from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the growth between 2019 to 2029, in terms of all occupations that are out there, it's a 4% increase. But specifically in computer and information technology occupations, it's an 11% increase, which is going to have 531,000 plus new jobs available for that industry alone, or that occupation alone. So it's really important that if you have those students that are thinking about technology-based careers, looking into how to advance into them, this is a great opportunity for them to jump into those careers now. Now, there are 7 traits for success in technology, and it starts with that curiosity. That student is going to need to want to explore further when it comes to technology. And this is how the technology age that we're in has continued to grow. You had a think tank of individuals that were looking to solve a problem. They needed to communicate with each other and look at the big picture focus to make sure that they are able to cover all bases and all types of people in all industries. And then they realized that they need to make whatever they come up with adaptable. Also thinking about what's driving that outstanding those outcomes, and what's driving the best outcome for the technology that they're developing. And these are all traits that our students here at Rasmussen University will undergo as they go through their program. It's important that it's not just learning those hard skills of programming or being able to develop some form of system or inputting data. It's also those additional soft skills for them to be able to come up with a lot of these ideas to help technology, the technological age, grow. Now, when it comes to technology careers that you can do here at Rasmussen, we have a plethora of programs, including computer support specialists, software development, for that student that is interested in network and communication systems administration, also computer systems analysts, web developers, information security analysts. These are all programs that students can launch in 2 years or less. So for a student interested in our programs, these programs can be launched anywhere from 9 to 18 months. For them to be able to have either a diploma, certificate, or an associate's degree, for them to really launch their careers from that particular point. It's also important that for a student that is looking into this type of program, they understand that this is an online-based program. Rasmussen University offers a number of modalities on how students can obtain their degree, from online to campus-based and some hybrid-based programs. However, when it comes to our technology-based programs, these are programs that are fully online. So for that student that's graduating out of high school and looking to really jumpstart their careers as soon as possible, they really have the ability to do that. We do not just have start dates in the spring and in the fall and in the summer. We actually go all year round. So for your students that may be graduating here in December, they have the ability to start in January. For those students that are graduating in May, they have the ability to start in July. It's important that they also understand that they do not need to have any credits in order for them to enroll into our programs. Also, for those students that are interested in getting their feet wet, we have a program that they can complete in as few as 9 to 12 months in our certificate programs. When it comes to the associate's degree, they can finish that program in as few as 18 months. And then if they want to continue on to advance into a bachelor's, they can continue that and finish that in as few as 18 months as well. So for your high school student that is looking at laddering into growth and getting their feet wet, or even just jumping into their bachelor's degree, they have the ability to do that coming straight out of high school. Now, it's also important to understand the certificates that are out there and available for our students as well. Although your student might be thinking about technology, we also want them to also think a little bit further on the different industries that really technology impacts, and business is one of them. We have available programs such as the accounting certificate or business certificates that are available for students that may want to look at a different industry that focuses on maybe financials or maybe thinking about marketing, but it that industry is impacted by the technology that they want to maybe develop. They can actually start off in any one of our business-based programs and also advance into our technology-based programs as well. And they can start with this in as few as 9 months. Now, it's also very important that we talk about the 6 transferable skills that are valued by employers. Now, this information was pulled from LinkedIn in a survey done by 2,000 business leaders in 2018. And these were the 6 transferable skills that employers really felt their employees needed in order for them to be successful. Again, it's not just about the importance of the hard skills, using the computer, understanding how to program, or how to work with some of the hardware that are in the systems, but it's also those communication skills that we mentioned earlier. Now, also understanding how important digital fluency really does impact your students' understanding of the material that they learn here at Rasmussen and how to actually apply it in their careers. Of course, they'll have an environment where it's going to be very diverse and learning to be a team. It's not all about individual work, because we all must work together to help that industry grow. Now, we all understand the importance of information literacy and being able to have the right verbiage to communicate with all. So these are all items that students will learn in our programs, especially in our technology-based programs. Now, for a student that is looking into Rasmussen University, we have support for that student every step of the way. So for your high school student that is graduating and is trying to figure out what they want to do, they can actually speak with someone like myself in admissions, and we will discuss everything that they're interested in. What industries they may want to work in, maybe what career path that they see themselves getting into. What do they know about the actual college or even the career paths that we offer? All of that is there to assist your student in really pinpointing the right program. But it doesn't stop there. We assist that student in completing all of their enrollment items, understanding financial aid and what's available to them, including scholarships like the $1,000 Imagine America Scholarship that we're going to be talking about in a moment. Also discussing tuition with them and their parents, and making sure that Rasmussen University is a good fit for them. Now, from that point, they'll actually have an advisor that is going to be working with them throughout their time as a student, helping them with any services that they need, like library and learning services, peer mentoring, online tutoring is also available. So because many of our technology and our business programs are online, they can actually communicate in some of their courses 24 hours a day to get additional support to help them. It doesn't stop there. They also have career services that is there to help build their resume, help them with interview techniques, also pinpoint really what career path do they want to go into, how to apply for those jobs, and ultimately assist them even as an employee for those companies. Now, throughout their entire time as a student, from the day that they request information to even as a student that's already in their career, they have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, tech and phone support as well. So anytime your student will need additional help, they have that ability to get someone to speak to here at Rasmussen University. Now, learning a little bit about Rasmussen is important as well. We were actually founded in September 1900 by Walter Rasmussen in the state of Minnesota. We actually have multiple campuses, 23 different campuses in 6 states, offering career-focused education for the past 120 years. Right here in the state of Florida, we have campuses in Orlando, Tampa, Central Pasco, Fort Myers, and Ocala. Now, although we are talking about technology and business, we offer a plethora of other programs in 7 areas of study, from nursing to health sciences, justice studies, education, and design. So although we are discussing business and technology in this presentation, if you have a student that is interested in any one of those areas, we can provide them with a ton of details to figure out if one of our programs really will assist them on their career journey. Okay. Now, when it comes to accreditation, which we all know is an important piece in helping our students be successful and marketable to employers, Rasmussen University is regionally accredited by the Higher Learning Commission. So we do have those accrediting standards necessary for your student to graduate out of our programs and be able to be successful in their careers. Now, that also brings me to the $1,000 Imagine America Scholarship. Rasmussen University looks for multiple ways to assist our students in helping them find available funding options. And this would be a great way for your high school graduate to be able to apply for a scholarship. Now, this applies to your 21 and 22 high school graduates with a 2.5 GPA or above and plan to attend a career school. In order for them to apply, they would visit the Imagine America mobile app. They can also visit the imagineamerica.org/apply for scholarships website. They can also apply for it at on our website as well at rasmussen.edu. And actually click on the tuition and aid and learn all about the scholarship there. It will direct them to the Imagine America Foundation website to apply. Now, if you would like some additional information, you can visit our website at rasmussen.edu. We do also do in-person and virtual presentations for your high school students. We can also provide information to you as counselors to give to your students about our program. And for our programs and for more information on the Imagine America scholarships, visit imagineamerica.org. I really appreciate everyone's time this afternoon, and I will open it up for any questions.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Nana. We are going to open this up for the Q&A portion of our presentation. And I have thrown up a poll question. If you would like somebody to contact you regarding potentially promoting career and technical education to your students, please indicate so on the poll so that we know who to reach out to. All right, Nana, this first question, this person wants to know whether or not students can receive federal financial aid in order to attend your school. Are you Title IV eligible?
Yes, that is a great question. We are Title IV eligible university, and the way financial aid works here, it is not specific to any deadline as most schools or traditional schools are. Students can actually apply for financial aid all year round, and based on when they are starting school would determine how much that student is actually eligible for. As I mentioned earlier, we're currently enrolling for our January 3rd start date. So for those students that are graduating this December, if they're looking at starting school as soon as possible, they can apply for financial aid by completing their 21-22 FAFSAs, adding our school code to the campus that they plan on attending, and being able to use that Title IV funding for January. For students that are graduating in May, they'll be, and let's say they're looking to start in July or August, they can do the exact same thing, but they will be filling out the 22-23 FAFSA. So we are Title IV funded, and students are eligible to use financial aid to cover their tuition.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. All right. This next question is, is there a certain GPA required in order to attend Rasmussen University?
Great question. There is no GPA requirement in order to start here at Rasmussen University for any of our programs. However, when it comes to the Imagine America scholarship, students must have a minimum of a 2.5 GPA in order to receive that particular scholarship. So although there is no requirement to enroll into our program, to be eligible for that particular scholarship and apply, your high school student must have a 2.5 GPA or above.
Gotcha. Okay, great. And this next question is about moving from certificate to associate's degree, maybe even bachelor's degree. Let's say that I'm a student and I think I'm interested in network support, so I get a certificate there. But then I decide later that I'm actually more interested in software application development. Do I have to start over with a different certificate program, or can I translate that certificate in network support into an associate's degree for software application development?
Great question. So a student does not need to start over. The courses that they may have taken in their certificate program would be able to transfer into an associate's or a bachelor's based program, or if they're even looking into another certificate, some of those courses may transfer into that particular program. So the courses that a student is actually taken, a lot of those foundational courses can be found throughout each one of our technology-based programs. And we do that specifically so a student does not have to waste additional time if they do decide that they want to go into a different direction. They're not starting completely over. So their program will be shorter based on the credits that courses that they've completed, and they're transferring into the next or new program.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the same is true for students exiting maybe like a community college with an associate's degree already, that they can transfer some credits to apply towards a bachelor's degree.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, great. All right, well, thank you, Nana. I am now going to just go over a few logistical items. I have recorded this session and we'll be posting this session on our website, which again is www.imagine-america.org. I will also be sending you the recording of this presentation likely tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for an email from me with the recording of this presentation, along with our recording of this morning's presentation on healthcare. But I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us today. We understand you have a lot of constraints on your time, and we just thank you for carving a little bit of time out to join us today. There is a quick survey when you leave this meeting. It's about 4 questions long. Any feedback that you could give us, maybe there was something you wish you heard more about that wasn't on this presentation, or something that you thought maybe we shouldn't talk about. Any kind of feedback that you could give us would be greatly appreciated. So if you don't mind filling out that survey when you exit this meeting, it's a Zoom survey. That would be really helpful to us. But on behalf of the Imagine America Foundation, Nana and myself, I just want to wish you all a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.